What's going on, guys? You're listening to the Daily Z. I've had an amazing week this week, and I'm just doing a little recap. And I thought I would put together 7 stories, 7 lessons, all 7 in one video. One video. So I'm going to tell you what I did this week. So last Sunday, I started off at Ontario Airport, and I took a 12:59 a.m., so technically Monday morning flight to Dallas to start off my week. So that was a difficult flight to make because I was leaving my fiance and my daughter at home. So my first lesson from that is, if you're going to travel places that you want to go. You know, you're always sacrificing something. So you want to make sure that you're traveling places that you want to go to and not just someplace your company is sending you for training or whatever, right? Try to make the best out of it, but really go to places that you want to go. As soon as I landed in Dallas, I knew it was a whole new spirit. I was excited to be there. Yes, it was difficult leaving Mary and Zoe at home, but I love traveling, and that's why I love doing what it is I do. So when we got to Dallas, Craig Wasselchak picked me up, and we went over to his office. And for those of you guys that don't know Craig, I'll put a link to his profile in the comments or in the description, but he is a really cool guy, and he's crushing B2B digital marketing. And we had a podcast. And so my second story from this is basically befriend wise people, befriend older people. Sorry, Craig. People that have more experience than us, people that have more stories to share. Craig, we had an awesome podcast. He drove me over to downtown, where we went to Goldie Chan's 365th video release party. Craig got an Airbnb. I mean, Craig knows how to travel in style. Let's just put it that way. So we had a really good time. So my second story is befriend wiser and older people. They could just help you out and be a really good friend. So thank you, Craig. So number 3. So at the Goldie Chan party, there was a lot of new people. And rather than just kind of staying inside my comfort zone and being shy, which is what I'm naturally socially awkward. I really, despite going to all these parties and LinkedIn locals, I'm actually really not, it's hard for me to be in social environments, but you got to meet new people, because I met some really cool people. Karen, another woman who I met, I'm forgetting her name, but I know exactly what she looks like and exactly what she does. She is coming right out of high school, and she is working on entrepreneurship for young students. So it's really cool. Just meet new people. You never know who you're going to meet and what could come of it. So after that night, Craig and a few of us went out, and Craig had a really good piece of advice. So if you are feeling down, if you are feeling negative, if you are feeling invalidated, if you are feeling any of those things, the best thing that you can do, rather than just talk about it — sometimes it's cool to talk about, but the best thing you can do is just go pour into someone else. By you pouring into someone else, you're going to not only forget about whatever it is you're unhappy about or sad about, but you're going to feel good for pouring into someone else. So it's like a win-win, guys. Craig, thank you for that piece of advice. So that was all happening on Monday. So I stayed Monday night in Dallas with some friends. So thank you guys. You guys know who you are. Tuesday morning, I woke up. I went to LinkedIn local Milwaukee. I flew from DFW to Milwaukee, and it was an amazing time. So let's see. Number 5, you are successful. So what is the story behind this? So the story behind this is, like, people may think that, they can't become a LinkedIn creator too, or they can't do X, Y, or Z. Well, you can. You are successful. You can do anything you set your mind to. I started my LinkedIn journey just over 3 months ago. And look at what I just did this last week. I not only went to go see one top creator, but like 5 top creators: Willie, Eric, Quentin, Goldie, Lila, like all these people that I'm networking with, Craig, like all my top 10 creators. I've pretty much almost met over half of them. And so that's one of my little side things I want to do, is do a interview all top 10 of my creators. So anyways, you are successful. Just remember that. Just remember that when you're trying to do your things. Already act like you are successful, and you will more likely become it. So number 6, try new food. So yeah, LinkedIn local Milwaukee was amazing. There was a lot of good coverage from the Misfits, so make sure you guys go follow their LinkedIn page to get some epic video content. The next day, Wednesday, I actually woke up. We went and had some breakfast with some of the boys, and then I went over to Margot Media's office, where I had a podcast with Shay and Luke. And that was an amazing podcast. I'm working on getting out the final touches on the editing and pushing it out today. So then I just kind of walked around Milwaukee, just kind of soaked up the environment. I love the cities. I love the architecture. I took photos. So you can go follow me on Instagram. But I took this one particular photo that it was of an acai bowl at the Milwaukee market, public market. And it was a really good. It was the first time I tried it. And so thank you, Brian Schulman, for making a video a while back about acai bowl, because it gave me the courage to try it, and it was really good. So that was kind of a 2-part lesson right there. Not only try new food, but listen to others on LinkedIn, even recommendations on what you can try. So that's acai bowl, and if you're in Milwaukee, it's the Milwaukee Public Market. Amazing. So yeah, so then I went home. So there it is, you guys. Number 7. The world is yours. Literally, I came home on Wednesday, and these last 2 days I've just been at home with Zoe. Haven't been putting out a whole lot of unique video content. I posted some clips from the podcast. I don't think I'm going to go daily anymore going forward. I don't know. I might put out a video every day, but to be here on camera, to be here authentically talking to you without, posting something that's already filmed, it's really hard. And it's been, I've done it for over 90 days. So with only missing less than a handful. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Would you guys like to see me every day? Do you guys like this weekly update? What do you guys think of my 7 stories, 7 lessons? I'm going to do a 3-month recap, and that's going to be like, I'm going to put a little bit more effort into it because I've been so many places in the last 3 months since I quit my job to become a full-time LinkedIn creator. So anyways, this was just the last week, and this is the 7 stories, 7 lessons. And if you guys did catch that cliffhanger on one of the videos I posted earlier this week, I did post the follow-up video. And then I ended up removing it because the moral of that story was that I had gotten blocked. And the lesson, the takeaway was, think twice before you block someone, because it could actually really hurt them inside, and more so than you would think. And so I ended up deleting that video because I mentioned the name of the person who blocked me. And, being Asperger's and socially awkward and all, and not understanding social dynamics, I didn't really realize that could have been perceived as an attack on her. And I didn't really want that. That was not my goal. My goal was think twice before you block someone because it could hurt them. So that's pretty much it. I'm going to end this video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is the 7 stories, 7 lessons. Love you guys. Peace out.